Welcome to Mercury Healthcare, manufacturer of Hyper-Hypothermia unit. Today I am going to show you the features, functions, and how to operate one of the new entrants in the market of Hyper-Hypothermia units. Let me introduce you to our Hyper-Hypothermia unit. The unit operates on 220 volts AC 50 Hz or 110 volts 60 Hz. It has world-class touch-screen control display with 2 independent control display. It has 2 independent circuits, one for each patient and cardioplegia. The patient circuit have 2 outputs, oxygenation and blanket connection. It is having the fastest cooling and heating in its class. Having PLC-based electronics for robust use. It has built-in diagnostic mode as well as manual mode. Now, let's get acquainted with the unit. This is the main on-off switch. This is the touch screen control display. Down below you can see the manual mode access panel, hidden behind the logo plate. On top you can see the water fill port from where you can fill water in the unit. It's having 23-liter single cooling tank. On the read side you can see the output and return ports for the cardioplegia and patient circuit. On the top left you can see overflow port with the drain port below. On the right side of the machine you can see the power cord and equipotential ground. The entire machine is supported by the 4 medical-grade casters with the 2 brakes in the front for moving and securing the machine with ease. Let us switch the machine on. Once the machine powers on, it will go through the booting process. As the booting process gets completed, the compressor starts automatically. Before using the machine, let's prime the external patient and cardioplegia tubing. To prime the circuit you must go to the secondary screen by selecting the right arrow key on the primary screen. On the secondary screen you can see the tabs for priming both the cardioplegia and patient circuits. Once you press the prime tab, the priming process will start, and the color of the prime tab will turn green. As the priming process gets completed, the prime tab will turn red again. The entire priming process would take up to 2 minutes. Now let us go back to the home screen and start circulation of the water in both the patient and cardioplegia circuit. On the top left corner you can see the date and time. And on the right top corner you can see the water level indicator. The entire main screen is divided into 2 sections, the cardioplegia and patient section. On the top you can see the temperature of cardioplegia circuit, patient circuit and cooling tank. Below it you can see the graphical presentation of the temperature inside the cardioplegia and patient circuit respectively, with up and down arrow keys to increase or decrease the set temperature for each of the circuits. Just beside the graph of the temperature you can see the graph displaying whether the water is circulating or not. To make the water circulate in the circuits, one have to select the pump on or off tab. Let's set the patient circuit temperature to 42 Celsius and cardioplegia circuit temperature to 3 Celsius. Let's start the circulation for both the circuits. One can clearly see how fast the temperature rises and falls in the respective circuits. The unit offers independent heating and cooling in both the circuits from 3 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Now let us go to the secondary screen to see the other features available in the machine. You can see that the machine features deep clean and rinse mode for descaling and disinfecting the machine internally. On the another screen you also have a user setup tab for changing the display, brightness and alarm tone. One can also see the number of hours this unit has been used. The service tab is password protected and can be accessed only by authorized personnel. After a minute of use, the machine display screen changes to the standby screen. On the standby screen, both the cardioplegia and patient circuit temperatures are displayed in the bigger font size so that one can clearly see the temperatures from far away. In order to access manual mode, remove 3 screws from the Mercury Hyper-Hypothermia unit plate. Once the Mercury Hyper-Hypothermia unit plate is removed, you can see and access the various switches for all the components necessary for circulating hot and cold water in both circuits. We appreciate your time to know more about Mercury Hyper-Hypothermia unit. Please do contact us for further information or any other questions. Thank you.